Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph. Come on in, pour yourself a drink, and join us out on the deck as we inspire, encourage, and empower one another to live authentic, audacious, above-only lives. It's all right here at the Beach House. Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph.
Welcome to the Beach House.
Welcome. You are here with us today, and we are talking about sisterhood.
Yeah.
Through the decades. How does it change? What's it all about?
Right?
The love of your sisters. You gotta have them.
Yes.
You gotta have them.
Gotta have them.
So, I mean, if you think about sisterhood, you know, what does that mean to you?
To me, it's a sister.
Basically,
because both of us never had one.
You and I never had a sister, so it's like to have somebody that you could go through life with, and you know, it always cracks me up. It's like people who have sisters and they hate them. It's like, why? But you know,
it's like a sister. It's honestly, it's like having a twin. Because the twin is the same age as you, and you stay together through everything. That's what it's like to me.
Yeah.
You have your other side right there.
You got your spirit, your spiritual, your biological knit.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's strange. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you know. I like it. I like it. And it's a blessing when you can have it.
Yeah. Because sisterhood is different than having a friend.
Yes.
It's not
deeper. It's a deeper layer.
Yeah. It's
like the onions.
It's a kindred spirit.
It's a kindred. Anne of Green Gables.
Yes.
A bosom friend.
You see what I'm saying? Sisterhood.
Her and Diana were bosom friends. They had sisterhood.
Yes. Kindred spirits.
Yes. We are a kindred spirit, Marilla.
Yes, Marilla. Nobody knows what we're talking about. Anne with an E. Yeah, you probably don't watch it, but that's
everybody should watch Anne of Green Gables if you have not.
They will not watch it.
It's a staple. You got to watch it. Anne of Green
Gables.
It's awesome. Anne with an E.
Watching both. Yes. 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 And it. You know what, Steph? It's a closeness, like with you, it's like a sister. It's like no matter how long or how far apart we are.
Yeah.
When we talk, it's just like
it was like right there. It's like right there. We could be in the living room right now.
Yes. And we're always linked like a puzzle, going through the same things, but you're in a different environment. I'm in a different environment. And it's maybe a different situation, but it's the same feelings, same emotions, same spiritual stuff, it's always the same. It's always been like that.
It's the link. The link.
Yeah.
The link. It's the link.
Yeah.
So let's go over, because we're talking about the decades. If you have a sister,
I haven't lived decades. Okay.
So we have, we've gone through, what do we have, like close to 40 decades now? Sheesh.
Why you gotta say it like that? Like,
sheesh.
Decades, that's a big word.
It is. I mean,
it sounds like the dynasty. Is
it? So when you're in your teens and 20s, I don't know, to me, that seems like a time of where you really need belonging.
Yeah.
Where you really need to find, where do I fit? Because I don't know. Mm-hmm. In high school and stuff, I was just like, having you there, I had this feeling that, okay, at least I belong to somebody. Somebody cares about me.
Somebody cares.
It's like, because everybody's off doing their own thing. They're in their cliques and all this stuff. And, when you're in that teen 20s, you're trying to find who you fit with.
and everybody is like, snubbing their little nose at you and everything. And you just like, when you find somebody that you click with, you're like, oh my gosh, I belong someplace.
It's interesting because wow, that's so true. You see it differently than I see it. I
What's
think
yours?
I think like I was saying on the other podcast that we did, the last one, was that for me, all the people that I was with, because I went from elementary all the way up, right?
Yeah.
With the same freaking people. Okay, we're talking kindergarten to the end of high school, right?
Yeah, you were like
So
doing the whole
I
Catholic
already
school
fit.
thing.
Yeah, it was like there was no fitting for me
Mm-hmm.
because all these like
See,
people
I
that
got bussed in.
you
So
got bussed in.
it
Yeah.
was totally different for me. I was not with the people that were in my neighborhood.
Yeah. See, so like the people at my school were the same people I was playing with
They're
at
the
home.
same people that lived on your block.
Yeah, yeah. And like when you're
Nobody lived
walking to
on my dang
school and
block
you're,
that went to school with me.
yeah, you go down the hill, you can see all these people, and then you see all these. It's like it was, yeah. But I do remember when I met you, and these are the parts you don't know, but I remember. Man, the Lord is amazing because He was already talking to me then I didn't even know it. And I'm walking by. You're by this classroom.
Yeah.
With all these people that you just don't fit in. It's weird. And of course, our school, we didn't have a lot of, chocolate people.
No, there
Like,
was not.
it's like, hey, there's five of us.
There's one right there.
Look at right there. There weren't a lot.
I remember
right?
in elementary school, it was me and Kathy for the
It
longest.
was you and Kathy. See,
and then we got a couple other people, but they were bussed in too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because they were bussed in from Pomona, and I was bussed in from where I was. So, and we all came in for that visually handicapped program.
Oh,
so we weren't even from that area.
Dang. Okay. Oh, welcome. I'm glad you came.
Thank you. Thank you.
I saw
to the
you.
neighborhood.
Wow, I never knew that. But I saw you because I'm like, there's a black person. And she's a girl, right? Right. And the Lord was like, and you were over there by I think it was Miss Cummings' class. So I think it was math or whatever.
By the math room.
Mm-hmm. And I was in that math class, but it was like the first day of the class. And so we're sitting in class and everything or whatever. And then the next day, I noticed you were still there, but we didn't have class. So I think that was your guys' hangout spot.
Yeah.
And the Lord just said, go and get her out of there now. And I was like, what? He's like, go get her. It was just like that. Go get her. And so I was like, okay. So I walked over there.
People always expect the Lord to speak in this, holier than thou. No, the Lord speaks to you the way you talk.
He's like, go get her.
Go get her.
I was like, okay. So I walked over there and I was like, hey, I don't know if I knew your name yet.
I don't think so. I think I told you.
Yeah, I don't think I knew your name. I said, hey, you want to go walk over there? Let's just go somewhere else, hang out. They're like, okay. That was it. Yep. That was literally it. And so every day I would go over there and get you for lunch. And then we, found our own place where we'd have lunch with everybody else, had our own place. And then that's how it started. Yeah, literally me going over there and getting you because the Lord's like, go get her out of there now. Like now.
And see, for me, that was like, wow, somebody picked me.
I pick her.
I have a person now. So for me, it was the belonging. It's like, I have some place to fit now because this ain't even my neighborhood.
Yeah, because then that opens your whole world up to all those people that I grew up with already. Mm-hmm. And now she's part of me. So now you know her. So there you go.
Right.
Yeah. That's weird. I didn't know you was bussed in. Dang.
Yeah, I was on the bus. I was on the little yellow bus.
Oh, don't say that.
I was on the little yellow bus. But that's okay. That's okay. I ruled that bus.
But you ruled the bus. And you know what? That's when you actually could take the bus because
exactly.
When I was in elementary school, they made it that if you lived 2 miles.
Yeah, you had to walk it. You were hiking. I remember I walked home with you. I walked home with you that one day. I'm like, damn, girl, where you live?
Oh my God. Where did
Why
you
are
walk?
we out here forever? Why
Wait,
are we
did
out
you
here
walk from
the desert?
Did you walk from the junior high with me?
I walked from the junior high with you, and then I walked from high school with you. That was even worse because it was
Yeah.
way further.
Yeah, that was about 5-6 miles.
I don't even know, man. That felt like it was like
It was
15
about 5 or 6
miles.
miles.
You know, when people say, our parents used to say, you know, we used to walk all these miles in the snow. Yeah, we were walking in the desert because it was hot.
It was hot. Yeah, yeah.
But we were walking miles. And I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, where you live?
Well, the elementary school was only 2 miles.
Yeah, that was a
Because
lot.
we were
for a
right
kid.
at the two. This is the killer. All that time we took the bus would come up and get us and everything or whatever. And then they
They're
had
like, we
some
can't leave the
law.
little children, but we can leave these junior high kids. We
Holy
can make them
moly.
walk.
Man. And so then they said we couldn't take the bus. It was actually in elementary school. All of a sudden they're like, you guys can't take the bus anymore because you guys are at the 2-mile mark.
Yeah, it's like,
So we
where
have
are we
to
supposed to
wake up
go?
at 5 in the morning to walk.
See, you can't do that these days because it's dark at 5 in the morning.
It was
and
dark.
You can't leave little children out in the street. That was when it was safe.
Back in our day,
when kids could play outside all day.
Yeah.
You can't leave no little kids at 5 in the morning no more.
5 in the morning, we were up.
Oh, gosh.
Out that house in 30 minutes and walk
That
in.
is wild. That is
yeah.
wild.
But I did take the bus home from junior high and the bus home from elementary because that was a little far.
We couldn't even take the bus home to be then because we were in athletics and that was after school.
Exactly. And then that's when I have to start walking up. The 6-mile walk, 7 miles.
Good Lord. Good Lord. So, yeah. Teens and early 20s, you know, you're finding your person to belong with me.
Yes.
And you were just, you know, you were, I don't know, what were you doing?
When?
What was your sisterhood? I don't even know if I got it. What
was my sisterhood?
What was your sisterhood thing for the teens in the 20s? I don't know.
The teens in the 20s, my sisterhood was you. Literally. And you know what's funny with that is that you were the only friend that was a female that I could hang with, that I had stuff in common with. Because like I said, I grew up with, you know, boys all the time because my dad was a coach. So I was very athletic. So I was like, if the chick can't play no baseball,
the other girls worked.
Yeah, it was. Well, I had in my neighborhood there were girly girls.
Yeah,
I can't hang with that
because in my neighborhood there was nothing but a bunch of boys around because the girls were older than me. So I played with their brothers.
There you go.
So I was always running with the guys in my neighborhood. We were out doing our little Evel Knievel on our bikes.
Yes, see, that's why you just said it. That's why you can hang. That's why
we had, you know, we put the little cards. We put the little cards in our spokes and our wheels, so it would sound like the little motorcycle and stuff. And we would always have our little ramp set up. You know, we'd put the boards in the street with the bricks underneath it, so we could do our jumps and everything.
You just said why you fit in there. You just said, that was us all day long. Everybody, that's how we did. And that's why. And the other girls are just like, they're not doing that. I couldn't hang. So you were the first friend I had that was a girl that could hang. So that's what that was the sisterhood.
Major tomboy.
Major. Yeah. Because there was no other way in life.
We were meant, the connection was there.
Yeah. Bing. That's how it happened.
Bing. And then, you know, when we got into our 20s, we were both moms.
Yeah.
So we weren't doing the whole, you know, all the club thing and all that stuff.
We never got to that point.
It was school and
we have a car.
No, I sure as heck didn't have no car to drive. So
and I was
like, maybe Monique will get a car. And then as soon as you get your mom's car, you backed into the light pole in my driveway. And my mom's like, yeah,
my mom's
driving with her.
Oh, I ruined that. But you know, why was the pole on that side?
I'm like, anybody could have hit it, Mom. Anybody.
When you first learn how to drive, you have to hit something. There's nobody on the planet.
You just have to not hit it in front of my mom.
Well, I didn't mean to do it, but it happened, and I never hit anything after that.
Light pole in the driveway. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm never gonna get to go anywhere.
And I didn't get the car all the time anyway, so
yeah, that was some good times. That was some good decades. That was some good decades. And then we went from there into the mom thing right after college.
But see, and that was a normal transition.
I think
that wasn't a weird transition. Like now, maybe it's a little weird, but then that wasn't.
It's like, hey,
that was normal. I mean, you start having kids at 21. That's started at 21 or whatever, and
go to school, get married.
Yeah, but you know what? Too, we were a lot more mature.
Yeah,
to be able to have a family.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
of now.
I wouldn't recommend that today.
Yeah, I don't. The kid would not. Kids would not
responsibility because I moved out when I was 18.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
And so we were used to doing our own thing.
Yeah, because that's when life started.
Yeah, doing our own thing. You're 18. You graduated. Move out.
Go to college. School, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then we have our little circle of friends there and everything. And even that, you went over to Azusa. I went to Riverside. And so we were not close.
No, that was hard for me.
Yeah, we were not close. We were like on opposite ends.
Yeah, that was weird. That we never thought that out. You know that in high school we never thought. Okay, so
I remember
college are we gonna go there? We never thought about.
I remember, I always wanted to go to UCLA.
Well, yeah, because I wanted USC. So
yeah, I didn't want to go to USC because it was in the hood. So I knew that much. So I wanted to go to UCLA, and then I went there and toured, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this place is humongous.
Oh,
I want to go here. I mean, it was huge.
Yeah, that was.
I kind of got scared off, so I didn't.
Oh, you got scared?
I got scared because it was huge. So I'm like, nope, don't want to do this.
USC was a little smaller than that, so
USC was a little smaller, but it was also right in the hood.
See, and I didn't even know that. I was just like,
USC,
honestly, I like the colors, and
yeah, I mean, the colors were cool. I used to be totally into Bruin basketball, so that's why I wanted to do UCLA.
See, I grew up hearing about you at USC
because that was football. But hey, the Bruins were doing the football too, so
they
were always back and forth.
They were always back and forth with each other. Yeah,
but we never
talked
any of it.
Yeah, we never talked about like what college we were going to.
We didn't.
Interesting.
I don't even know why that was. I always had it in my head where I wanted to go.
Yeah. I knew where I wanted to go.
You had it in your head, but we never talked about it.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
That's interesting.
Interesting indeed.
And they never had one of those like college fairs at our school. That wasn't a thing.
No.
That would have helped.
You just talked with your little counselor and whatever.
I don't even know who the heck my counselor was. I don't even know. I think I've only been to the office twice. I don't even know. And that's because I had cramps.
Exactly. I was a frequent flyer at the nurse's office. But
Were you really?
Frequent flyer. I was a frequent flyer every month like clockwork.
Oh.
But
why is that where the Tylenol was or something?
I guess. Well, I was always throwing my guts up every month.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I had those bad cramps.
Yeah, I know we were supposed to keep the medication up there, but I didn't. It was in my backpack. It was with me.
Yeah, have it. Just watch.
You know what? We didn't carry book bags.
I had.
We carried
everything shoved up in
our track bag.
Yeah, we had everything shoved up in the locker. It was stacked.
Yeah, in my track bag is where I had the Tylenol.
It was stacked. So, okay.
Yeah, we were stacked. Our locker was that was a joke. Little tiny locker.
So we did the teens in the 20s. We got the families rolling in the 20s. And then you start hitting.
Wait. We also are so sisterhood that we never ever told each other when we were having the baby we would call each other, "Are you having a baby right now?" Like,
Yeah.
like we sensed it.
Yeah, that was a trip.
Whenever we both have 3 kids.
Whenever we got ready to hit the hospital or whatever, one of us would always call each other, "Are you at the hospital? Are you getting ready to have the baby?"
I feel that you're at the hospital. How'd you know? Yep.
But that was fun though, because I remember calling you with Nicholas. And you're like, "Girl, are you at the hospital?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm at the hospital." And they're like, "Well, you sound fine." I'm like, "I got the drugs."
Is that what the drugs feel like? She's like, "Yeah."
I can't feel a thing.
I'm like, what? Is that what it feels like? She's like, "This is awesome."
I feel a thing. And this chick comes down to the hospital, right? And she's sitting up here after I had Nicholas, and she's sitting up there at the end of the bed, like, and I'm like, "Monique, what are you doing?" And she's like, "I never got to see this on my end."
You know? You don't get to see it at. It's like,
He's like, "Is that what that looks like?" I'm like, "Oh gosh." Only Sisterhood. Only Sisterhood can share that kind of thing.
only.
And I'm just like looking at your face, and you're like, "Oh, dang."
Like, interesting.
This is very, very interesting. She's like, "I never got to see this with my." I'm like,
you don't ever get to, because it's happening to you all the time. It's always happening to me, you know. Like, oh man,
classic.
Yeah. Okay. So we both had 3 kids. I adopted 2 more. That makes 5. And we just raised. Oh, then you moved up the freaking hill.
Yes, that was working. That was working the 30s. We got into that decade.
That
I don't know,
was hard.
The 30s was, I think, a time of like discovery.
Yeah.
There was a lot. Tired. Because we were managing things. We were managers then.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were
running the big ship, baby.
We had multiple kids. We had households. We were doing jobs and businesses. So when you're in that state, things change because you're not talking all the time. But what we were is that support system still.
Yeah.
So it's like we gave each other that space and time to discover what you had to do and who you were. And then every time we talked, it was just like we were clicked on the same pages still.
Yeah, because we were both doing the same thing, but girl, were you in a fog? I was in a fog.
Yeah.
Of tired, just like, what the heck? Because Brian was what was he? He was an athletic director or something like that, and computer teacher or something. That's when computers were like on campus. Yeah.
It's like the big
so he had computer classes and stuff. But he also coached.
Yeah. So you were running everything.
Yeah, man. And football at that. So you're not gonna see nobody, right?
No.
And then John was working, he's teaching. So he's driving all over the place.
Yep.
And so you're home by yourself.
Because we moved up to the high desert. So he's driving all the way to Santa Ana, sitting in the traffic all the time.
He was driving to Santa Ana?
Yeah. He's way out there.
The heck? How many hours was that?
I don't know. He left when it was dark. He came home when it was dark. Because that LA traffic, Orange County traffic ain't no joke. But but I think during that time, I think that was when I really started to come into my own and, just discover me. It's like, wow, look at, I graduated from college, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm my own woman kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'm running my house.
Yeah. It's like, it's on me.
Ain't stronger than you thought, huh?
I don't have to listen to other people tell me what they think I should do anymore because I can do what I want to do now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when I really started to feel like, hey, you grown.
I was like, I'm a great parent.
Yeah.
I am a champion parent because this is
It
amazing. I mean, like
was.
I was balancing so much. Like you're taking care of your own kids, you're running your house, and then plus with coaching, now I'm also
Coach
semi
Mom.
mom to these guys, these grown kids or whoever these people,
Yeah.
and then, being able to balance out stuff being dumped on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because you talk about
And
homeboy didn't plan nothing. It was just like spaghetti dinner. What? What a big old pot of I know how to cook.
right.
I know how to cook, but that's when the cooking started.
That's when the cooking started, when things were expected.
Guess people have to live.
But during that time, the sisterhood, it's like we gave each other that space to discover who we were as women, but yet we were still there for each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we did talk on the phone a lot.
Mm-hmm.
When people were asleep. But yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was always, oh yeah, we're doing this and we're doing that, and oh, what are you doing about that? But it was that I think a lot of people, you have to recognize it's like friendships change as you grow. And
friendship grows.
You have to give people the space that they need to grow. You can't be like, well, we used to do this all the time. How come we don't do it anymore? It's like, well, we didn't have all these kids then and this and that,
Yeah, you can't live. You definitely cannot live in the past and try to bring that to your future.
Yeah, you have to let the future grow as it goes.
Yeah, yeah. And we were really good at that.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you have a husband. I have a husband. We have kids, We're not going to be on the phone all the time.
Yeah. We were really good at, and I just realized this week actually, is not having traditions. Because traditions are something that holds you to
bondage.
To bondage. And so nothing can change if you're in traditions all the time. And we never had that because everything was always moving and grooving and going and but it was hard. The only thing, it was hard when you moved up there, dude, because that was like it might have been up the hill. And when we say up the hill, y'all, we're talking 45, 50 hour up there. The weather changes up there. It snows up there. Where I'm at, it doesn't.
And then I remembered when you guys moved to Colorado, I thought that was going to be the end of life itself.
Oh, man.
How are we ever going to see each other?
That was not a move that I wanted.
Even that didn't change it.
No. That we talked a lot on the phone.
Like, I'm going to find you, girl.
I know. And this is when phone calls cost money. Because that was considered long distance, right?
When you had to do it at the different hours, at the cheap hours.
Yes, at night or something like that. Oh my God! Wow.
But we still managed to keep it together, though, and give each other that space and respect that you need to allow people to come into their own.
Yeah.
Because you still, you're still figuring out who you are. At that point.
Yeah, because we didn't have anybody to ask.
No, I mean, you were talking about traditions. My family didn't even get that. I mean, Noah was born on Christmas Eve. And I remember my grandmother asking us, because we always used to get together at my grandmother's on Christmas Eve. And that was the tradition. Grandma's on Christmas Eve. And I said I was having a birthday party for Noah. And I couldn't go. And she was pissed. And she was like, well, how often is that going to happen? And I said, well, Grandma, his birthday's every year.
Born on
I'm like,
the day.
His birthday's every year, Grandma. So kind of thinking
like, change
might
it.
have to be that way.
This is it, Grandma. This is it.
Okay.
I'm just
Kind
telling
of
you.
thinking this might be the way it is. This is his birthday.
Oh,
And that, that made
I
a big
remember
difference. That made a big difference because it's like you're supposed to be at my house on Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's when they started breaking traditions.
That's when it started breaking
And
traditions.
you were like, hey,
I'm like, I can't be there. I have a child.
Family.
This is his birthday.
Yeah. Wow.
And stepping into those big girl pants of saying, okay, I got to do what I need to do for my family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was wild, boy. Woo.
Dang. I remember that.
That was a chore.
I remember that.
You're not supposed to say no to Grandma.
Happens. Sorry. No.
Say no to Grandma, but I'm like, I'm sorry, I gotta say no.
Other worlds go around over here, right?
And everybody's looking at you like, you said no. Like, I said no.
Like, yeah.
I have to say no.
Yeah.
So we had the 30s, the years of discovery.
That was.
Woo.
That was. Wow.
So okay, now we're skipping into the 40s. Sisterhood in the 40s. What? For me, it's flowing then. It's flowing.
Yeah. 40s for me. That was rough.
That was the time.
Yeah. 40s was rough. 40s was, and I don't even know. No, we had Sisterhood, and I talked to you about stuff, but I did not talk. See, we weren't taught tradition. I don't want to say traditionally, but you don't talk about.
But I think it is, though. I think it is.
Is it that you don't talk about stuff in the family?
Yeah.
Like that's just a natural thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a natural thing. And so, as far as
happens in this house stays in this house.
Stays in this house. Yeah, yeah. And so, I didn't talk to you about anything going on in my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
And it's like, the thing about it is, I could always tell. I'm like, she's got so many things going on in the marriage.
That's crazy. I didn't know you could tell, because literally I kept my same composure, but I guess spiritually you could feel it.
Yeah, but my thing was, this is my girl, this is my girl, and I'm here to support.
Yeah.
I'm not here to tell you what you should do or this or that. I'm here to support you because you're my family.
Yeah.
And so, I would just talk to you, and I'm like, how's it going? Well, how are you doing? And talk about the kids, talk about everything but that.
Yeah. And you know what? I didn't know.
If she wants to, she will, but it's like, I'm not going to bring it up.
Yeah. It's a trip, because when I think back on it, it's like I didn't, because I'm just now learning how to. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. But then I didn't know how to talk about things like that.
Yeah.
Because there's the other stuff in my family as a young kid that I didn't talk about. So it was just like, you just keep going forward.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to.
You don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just be about it. Get it done. Do what you got to do.
What is that? What they always used to say, you made your bed, now you lay in it. All those things that you hear growing up.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I didn't know.
I used to hear that stuff all the time. Basically, all they were saying is, well, this is your life. You better make it work. And
yeah. Yeah, I didn't.
That's all you hear.
I think I was so bogged down. I was so bogged down, and he was putting so much more on the plate. It was like if you have your little plate. Yeah, you have your little food on there.
Tipping, and somebody keep adding more.
Somebody keeps saying, "Well, I can't eat all this," but they're just adding, and so you're carrying so much that you don't.
Trying to keep it all level,
and it's at a slow pace. It's not like somebody just dumped it. It was just like all of a sudden there's these little more pieces on there, and you're carrying it, and you don't realize how much you're carrying, and like nobody's saying anything. So I figure everybody's carrying it because you don't know. And like you said, it's the isolation.
Yeah. Because when you don't say anything, you feel like I'm by myself.
Yeah. And part of narcissism is isolation.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was
being around other people.
Right. Exactly. And so I was very isolated, and the only people that I saw, you only saw for like a second, and then you were out of, you're off to do whatever else you have to do. So there was, you're at a game, or you're at, and just like, but then you got kids, you're at the game, you can't communicate with nobody because you're at a game.
So you have your smile that you put on.
Yeah, you don't, but it's just natural because you got to keep moving forward. And that's how I always had to do through life. So it's like, I didn't think, it didn't even come to a thought to communicate any of it with you or anybody else. It just was a way of life. It wasn't anything new to me, probably because I came from a divorced family. So it wasn't anything new to me, I guess, or whatever. But divorce wasn't a thought, but all the stuff that was going on that I was feeling, but wasn't seeing. But I'm like, why am I feeling this? I didn't know how to communicate any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're just in this bubble getting through.
Yeah. Every day was just getting through. Yeah. Yeah. But that was my 40s, because it was just being able to drive up to your house was just like, oh, this is great. The freedom of being able to just get the car and drive up there and hang out, and we just hung out, and John would cook us something. Just chill. Yeah, he would cook us something. Yeah, you'd be making tasty cookies or something. So yeah, and I like bringing the kids up there. I liked our kids playing together.
They all got together. They all just meshed.
Yeah, it was like,
at different ages. They're all different ages, but they all just meshed.
Yeah. It was a trip because it was just like, wow, we actually talked about, our kids will play together. And like, wow, they really are playing together. This is weird. Right.
It was cool. It was so cool. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know, during that time, I was finding my stride. I was like, this is good, man. And we're going to grow old, and we're going to have our stuff together and everything. And, he's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. We're together. Everything is cool. And I was just like, this is my happy place.
Oh,
this is my happy place. I'm like, this is what I dreamed of. This is what it's all about.
And now you'd already moved to Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. We moved to Texas in.
That was a big adjustment for the sisterhood. As far as that was far. That was like, okay, you're going to the other side. For me, that was like you going to the other side of the planet.
You went to China.
Yeah, that was like, yeah. That was rough.
Because we're just sitting there and we're like, how do I get to this place of where I know I can be at? But it's like, this is all I know. Mm-hmm. And then we talk about it more and more and more. And I'm like, you know what? We don't have to stay here. Who said we had to stay here? We can go. We don't have to stay in this place. We can go anywhere we want to go.
Yeah, because I already moved back to California by then.
Yeah, I started looking online. I'm like, do you see the kind of house we can get if we just move?
Okay.
I'm like, why are we here?
Yeah. Then you said, Monique, we're moving to Texas. Excuse me?
Yep. I'm like, we gotta go.
I was like, I'm never gonna see her again.
I remember watching House Hunters, and they were doing this episode. They did, because we used to watch our HGTV all the time. And so they had this episode of House Hunters, and this young couple was living out in like California and stuff. They were looking for a house, and they were from like Texas or someplace like that. Oh. And they were like, all of our friends have homes and we don't. we can't afford it out here. And so they were they were finding the little tiny house and everything. And they're like, all our friends have homes back, where we're from and everything. And I'm like, wow, man, that could be us.
Oh,
that could be us. I'm like, we're over here trying to figure out how we're going to buy a home and everything. And we could do it somewhere else easily.
What?
We could do it someplace else easily. Bye.
We gotta go.
Gotta go. It's like we had a 2-bedroom house with 5 people in it. And we're trying to figure out, okay, well, we could put on an addition and do all this and that and da-da-da. And I'm like, why should we go through all that when we can just get the kind of house we want someplace else? So we were like, we're in our stride. Let's go.
Let's do this
thing.
Now,
let's do this thing.
The Taekwondo thing, you were already doing that.
Yeah,
but when you went to Texas
as a hobby out here,
as a hobby, and then when you went there,
still started it off as a hobby. Still started it off as a hobby, and then as we went along, we were like, we were helping other people open schools, and so we're like, well, shoot, why wouldn't we do this for ourselves?
Yeah,
we're pretty much running their schools, so why wouldn't we do it for ourselves?
Yeah. And that took our sisterhood to a different level because I had only known business owning and I wasn't an employee. So that switched up because that's, now, it's a whole different mindset. And it's like, oh man, we could talk about all kind of other stuff now that before we couldn't. And it just like solidified the sisterhood all again.
Yeah. It's like, okay, here we are back again because something that we have in common again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whole new level, whole new
level. Yeah. That was nice. That anything for the Texas, that was the good part. Yeah, that was the good part. That was the good part. Yeah.
Man. Yeah. 40s was good.
Then 50 came.
50 came.
Yeah. I was so happy to be 50.
I don't know that I was happy to be 50. But then that's where, my things started too, though. That's where all of the stuff started with John.
Yeah.
That's where everything took a for me.
Yeah.
And when were you already divorced then?
Yeah.
You were.
I was divorced in my
40s.
Yeah, around 41, 42, I was divorced.
Okay.
But the 50 was when I was like, when you said that part, when you said you was grown, that's when I was like, I'm grown.
I'm grown and sexy.
Grown. Yeah, I don't know about all that. But I was like, I'm grown and I can make my own decisions and I like it. I like this.
See, we were talking about this before we started. It's like, I don't want to be. I'm in the place now where, I want to meet somebody. And you're like, I don't care. It's like 50s. I don't know. The 50s decade is the new beginnings.
Yeah.
That's the new beginnings of the sisterhood. Because we're both in this place of
we came back.
Everything is new. So that same bond that started back in the teens went full circle and came back now.
Yeah.
Because it's again, I have a place to belong. It went full circle.
It's like I feel like we've lived 100 years
with
circle. Just the knowledge of everything. And then like the 50s, like I said, after John passed and then we were talking on the phone and you said something about a podcast and I'm like, what the heck is a podcast? And I'm like, what is that? Well, we'll just talk and then whatever. I'm like, okay.
And like, I don't do that.
Well, it started out where I was like, I didn't know about the YouTube podcast situation. And I was like, okay, but the Spotify, I understood that because I'm like, cool. That's not visual. It's just talking. It's just talking. Yeah, and that's perfect because I was used to doing satellite radio. Right. I was used to we had 2 shows on satellite radio, so I knew how to speak and I knew how to do all that kind of thing. So I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. And then you're like, we should do YouTube. What? Wait, you mean visually see what
people will see who I am? Like,
that took a year. It took a year for that to be okay. But I was like, tripping. We came back together.
Yeah. And it was just like coming back to the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
Hey, go get her.
Yeah. And for me, the quantum shift happened when because like we still had each other, but through these years, God's given us other friends. And I'm not a person that has like a lot of people. I'm not a lot of people person. I mean, you'll be an acquaintance.
The circle is small.
That is, and so I have
small.
Right. So when I have to go into the employee world, you know, the Lord put a lady there. Her name is Pam Crute, and she's a chef, and we just clicked. And she had passed away. She passed away suddenly in her sleep. And it was a quantum shift. And then that's when both of us were just like, the Lord was like, okay, I'm about to make a change in you guys' life. And just we came back together. And it was just like, wait a minute, Lord, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I got stuff. Yeah, and we're just like, what is going on? What is going on? And he's just like, yeah, nothing is by circumstance. Everything is by purpose. Yep. And he's like, for my purpose, this is about to blow up. And it's just like, and both of us are just like, and he's like, I'm going to take all your guys' skills. The puzzle is coming back together. That's what I saw. Like the puzzle pieces were coming together.
They're starting to fit.
Yeah. And now the world is just going to open up to whatever he's got for us. And it's just like, whoa, he says sisterhood. He says, shoot, this is about to go for real. And it's like, and it's because we know each other so well that we can be, and I think that with this piece, the 50 piece, I'm communicating more honestly, you're communicating more honestly. And like you said, with the coaching, because you got the coaching.
Because at this point, you know, in your 50s, you don't want any more mess.
No.
So I don't have time to cover anything. I don't have the energy to cover anything. You just get me.
This is it.
Get me. Period. Because I don't have time to cover anything. I don't have the energy for that.
Yeah. I don't have energy for anger. I don't have energy. I don't
want to be involved with any of that. Yeah. All I want to do is live my life and enjoy my life. And I appreciate the fact that you and I both always allowed each other to be who we are. We never tried to change each other.
No.
We always let each other be who we are. It's like, you know, as much as I got into the traveling thing and everything, I'm like, I want Monique to come so bad. I want Monique to come so bad. And, you know, I bugged you to get on a cruise and you're like, I'm going to do it. And it's like, when you got on the cruise, you were like, man, you know, I'm like, let's go here. I want to go to that. And you're like, man, I just want to go watch TV. And I'm like, if you want to go watch TV, girl, this is your vacation.
And I was like, are you sure?
I'm like, go do it, man. Do what you want to do.
And I hear Eureka.
I hear people talking, you know, and they're like, I mean, my aunt just got off a cruise and she was just like she wanted the lady that she was with, she wanted to go to bed at 8:00. And she's like, how are you going to go to bed at 8:00? We came on this cruise to have fun and everything. And I'm like thinking, I thought back to you and me and I'm like, It's our vacation, meaning my vacation, your vacation. You spend it how you want to spend it.
Yeah. But I loved how you gave me the permission.
Yeah. It's
like
if
no,
that's what you want to do,
just be.
do it.
To be.
I want you to enjoy yourself, however it looks.
Yeah. It made it was a new experience for me, but it made it a nice place to be, and we can both enjoy music, but at our own level.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like we can sit out in a comfy chair and look out at the ocean. One could be eating, one could be sleeping. It doesn't matter. We're just here together enjoying it.
Yeah. Yeah, just taking on experiences.
Enjoy it however you want to enjoy it. So I always appreciate that, that we've always been able to let each other do our own thing.
Yeah.
And not be like, well, you have to do what I do. No, you don't.
But you know what, Steph, that comes to with the dating thing. Like, you're ready to.
Like, I'm ready to.
You're ready
to meet somebody. And you're like, I don't want to be involved. And I'm like,
and I respect that. And I'm like, cool. I'll be your eyes. We'll check it out.
We came from different perspectives. It's like, I had a really great marriage. Yeah. I want that again.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm finally at a place where I'm like feeling good about myself and free. And it's like, I totally get it. And it's like, if the Lord brings like a good man that is into you into your life, you'll be like, oh my God, how did I live without this? But
right.
But for right now, it's like, I just want to be free.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
And we're just like, whatever you want, girl. Whatever
you want. And it's not like
I'm down for you to be in your comfy place by yourself. And you're like, I'm down for you to meet somebody. It's like,
yeah. And I think that's the sister
what do you
part.
Need? Yeah, what do you need?
Yes, that's the sisterhood part that's the twinship.
Yeah.
That's the twinship.
Whatever you need.
Whatever you need. Because you can tell me about everything or anything that's happening. And I'm like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I give you the freedom to be able to do that and to feel good about you.
In a no
and I'm happy for it. I'm just like, this is bomb.
In a no judgment zone.
That's it's like, girl, do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, that's what I love about it. It's like,
I'm just like, I'm over here painting and, watching
British TV. I'm watching the birds out the window.
You know what? And that's funny you say that, because before the podcast popped on, I was sitting out on the balcony looking at the birds.
Enjoying the peace and tranquility.
Look at the little bird. I should name the little birdies.
They're my friends. I'm going to name him Hector.
Hector. It's like, and I know it's the same ones in these trees, but
it's good though. I mean, that's the true definition of sisterhood, when you can just allow somebody to be who they are and respect them and love them right in their place.
Yeah. And when you do that stuff, what I've noticed, because now both of us have freedom, it makes it that I get new experiences with you.
Mm-hmm.
I get new experiences about life, because it's like, it's a trip how we're opposite, but we're not.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm a person, I'm a homebody. I can stay home all day. I'm great.
So you can be at home and I'm like,
she's like, oh, hell no. But she pulls me out. Yeah, she pulls me out. I pull her in. Like, I was like, girl, just cook. You can cook it. And she's like, put your music on. She's like, oh, I like this. Putting my music on. Got my jams going. It's like, and it's just me in the house. And you're learning to appreciate your own company. And I'm learning how to get out and
appreciate somebody else's company.
Yeah, or have adventure where I would, like, seriously, I'm like, I could care less if I ever travel or go around the world. But if I do, I want to go with you because of the fact that you have so much. Oh, let's do this. My mind doesn't do the let's do this, that
stuff. Yeah, I want to see stuff. I want to experience stuff.
I'm like, what kind of food do they have? Like, like if we ever go to Italy, like I'm like, I want to do that food tour where you cook.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Nice. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, you're the adventurous.
I'm like, hey,
well, you're jumping out of the plane or whatever the heck you're doing.
That's where we call it at.
Okay. What is it?
I will ride on the camel.
When you hang on the bottom right here, and it's like, what is that sword thing when you do this with it? What is that?
I did the parasailing thing, but I ain't
parasailing.
I'm not jumping.
You go parasail, and I will be down here cooking the barbecue.
You would love the parasailing because it's so
I'm trying to tell you, I'm on the ground barbecue.
It's so peaceful and quiet, and everything is so still.
See, now I can do that because you already did it. So
she's like, well, she didn't die, so I guess I can try it.
Is it a chick? Can we do it? Okay.
So she's like, Steph didn't die, so I guess I can try.
That's why I did. We are good. We can do this. But yeah, I trip out on the like our sisterhood. Our sisterhood is a sisterhood twinship,
and it's based on it causes us to grow.
It causes us to grow. But then, like, who are some people that he brought into your life that were friends that were like close to you? Like, did he bring anybody else? Well, I know he brought John. That was your bestie.
He was.
Yeah.
That was my best, and you're my bestie best.
Yeah, I had Mary and let's see. These are all work related.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Mary, Cedric, and Pam. And so when the school did its demolishing,
when the ball came,
whatever happened with APU, and it was a trip because like she passed away. Mary moved out the state to Tennessee because she had a business also. So they moved their racing car business to Tennessee, and then Cedric moved. I don't know why he moved to Tennessee, but he moved to Tennessee. And, like you said, he could move somewhere else to get a house because he always wanted to get a house or whatever, know. And so he moved out. So all of a sudden, everybody was just gone.
Yeah. See, I had Steph in my life, and I had Keith. Keith is my dude friend, and he moved, and we have that family friendship to where we talk to each other. One of us will call each other like every 6 months or so, and we do the check-in.
Yeah. Yeah. But do you find you're on the same page, or how's that?
Yeah. Yeah. Every time we talk to each other, it's like no time has passed. And we're like, I had to go and do the check-in. He's like, yeah, okay, I was about to do the same thing, but you got me first. And So
now he moved up here, Northern California.
He's in the Bay Area by you.
So because he's completely blind.
Yeah, pretty much now. Pretty much.
Yeah. So like he can get around easier here, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Because they have I guess public transportation that's a little easier.
They have that. So I guess I haven't.
He does all that. I'm that person that I loathe public transportation.
Yeah, well, because we didn't have that wasn't a thing.
When I had to take the bus during college and stuff, I couldn't stand the bus. I couldn't stand the people on the bus. I couldn't stand waiting for the bus. I just couldn't stand it.
Just couldn't
stand it. Call me bougie. Call me a snob. I don't care.
Well, see. This tells you how much I know. They have BART.
You have BART over there. So,
yeah.
I've
been on that once, but not here. I was a little kid when I went on it.
My people love that.
It's fast, I think. From what I remember.
My blind people love that. Yeah, but maybe if we had that over here, that'd be fine. But
you'd be like acting a fool.
As far as buses, no.
And
I took a lot of flack. I took a lot of flack from the blind community because I said I don't want to date anybody who's blind or visually impaired.
Why?
And
why would you?
I took flack on that, but it's like I want somebody who can drive. Call me what you want.
Drive, can see, can drive.
I don't care. Call me what you want. I don't care. But guess who was trying to get rides from my man when, when they I'm like, you guys can take the bus. Go ahead, get out of here. Hey, John, can we ride with you?
Yeah, I did.
Get out of here.
Get on with yourself. Get on with yourself.
It's like, man, our little car was always stuffed with people.
Really?
Because they always wanted to get a ride. It's like, oh yeah, but you want to talk about me before, huh?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, because we all lived in Riverside together. So,
yeah.
John was the dude with the car. So everybody was stuffed up in that thing.
Oh, dang. See, I didn't even know that he was the bus driver.
Yeah, it's like the people that I was close with back then, other than Keith, we've all kind of faded. I still keep in touch with a few different people, but we pretty much faded. So
yeah,
you stuck around.
Came back in your life though.
Oh yeah, Sherelle.
Yeah.
She came up, but still not not like you and I are or anything. But
yeah, no.
But it's like people faded kind of from that time period because we all went in different directions and all of that stuff. But that sisterhood, it spans the time. It spans the time. It spans whatever you're going through, and you just keep it together.
It's funny because when I was staying with Martiana for a minute, when I moved up here, and she was like, "Who are you on the phone with?" You and Steph, man. Like, and then she said, that is so cool that you guys still talk like that. And I was like, what? She's like, you guys talk almost every day. Like, you guys still talk like you used to talk when I was a kid. Like, I don't
back
remember.
In the day. She's like, when I was a kid, you were on the phone with Aunt Steph.
Yeah, we were always on the phone. And it's like, I never thought about that. That's interesting.
It's cool. A trip. It's definitely it is a
it's
gift.
A rarity, huh?
It's a gift from God, and it is a true blessing.
Yes.
And it's like, if you have that in your life with someone, you need to protect it. You need to protect it. You need to cover it, because that is something special.
Yeah.
It's something special. So
I've even thought about, like, if I do get married one day. All right.
You can start to think about it. You can start to think about it.
Or I
can't even
ever get a boyfriend or whatever, like whatever. Right? I'm like, dude, my thought process is funny because it's like that person has to get along with the person that you're with.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
And see, that's the funny thing.
You got to get along with my kids and Steph's spouse.
That's the funny thing about it, because it's like, I never got along with Brian.
He never got along with, he's narcissistic, but yeah, he never got along with anybody. He just kind of isolated a little bit.
I was always kind. I was always polite, but it was like,
you didn't tell me anything till after.
I didn't. It's like every time I would leave, I was just like,
I never knew. See, that's
because I'm like, he does not treat my girl the way she deserves to be treated. I can see it, and I'm like, I don't like him.
That's hilarious.
But I'm like, again, that respect, that sisterhood. I'm like, that's my girl's husband, and that's who she loves. That's who I'm gonna love. I don't like him, but I'm gonna love him. Far away.
And you know what? What's funny? He did not like me going up to see you or anything, because it's better to stay isolated, because then I could be exposed to that, or exposed to reality, or
right.
That it was always protecting.
They don't want to be found out. They don't want to be found out. And I'm like thinking to myself, every time we'd see each other, I felt like I gave him the look, like, I see you. You know that I see you.
That I know.
I felt like that was the relationship we had. I felt like he knew that I knew that I see you.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a trip. Well, I know the next one has to just totally gel.
Totally.
Because our lives are going to be so intertwined with what God's got, the plan. It's like there's no room for that. Wow.
That is interesting,
so funny, Lord. You got a big.
Like, I see you. I see you. And you know that I see you.
I took Taekwondo,
but I'm
like,
hey, how you doing? How's it going? Hey, you know.
Yeah.
Hey. What's up?
Oh, that's funny. I think my mom was the same way. Yep. That's interesting. Well, hey, sisterhood, baby.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It's like, you know. But this is fun though. This is fun. If you have that sister in your life, you know, protect them. Protect them, because it is so precious. It's so special, it's so precious.
Protect that relationship.
Yeah, it's a gift.
Because that's a circle that does not need to be broken.
Yeah. And that's, you know, that's a thing, you know, that a lot of people breaks up a lot of people not meshing with a spouse or whatever. Because you want to be right. You don't need to be right. You need to be supportive.
Yeah.
That's gold right there. Wow. That's gold right there. Write it down.
That was a nugget. That was a nugget.
It's like, that was a nugget right there. You don't need to be right. You need to be supportive.
Yeah.
Everything comes into light when it's time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if somebody is getting beat down, that's another story. But you might need to go in there with the guns blazing. But other than that, you know, everything will be revealed when it's time.
Yeah.
So you don't have to push things. You just be there.
Yeah. And if I were to take a lesson away from like the whole, how many centuries did you say it was? The centuries or the whatever?
The decades? Don't put us in the centuries. We're the decades, not the centuries.
I think if I were to change anything within our decades, I would change and as a lesson or whatever is for me, to be more of somebody that communicated my feelings. And I didn't know to do that. I didn't know that was a thing. Or
I didn't know I could talk. I didn't know.
Yeah, because you know what? When you talk, what I've learned in the 50s, or like I should say in the last 5 years, that when I actually started talking, when you see the reaction of the other person that you're talking to is like, are you effing kidding me? And you're like, it takes you back. You're like, is it that bad? Like what I'm saying, like, what and they're like, you went through what? And you're just like, well, yeah. They're like,
doesn't everybody do that?
Yeah. And it's like, you don't realize because you've been isolated how detrimental and how
it's like when you open
levels
your mouth,
of abuse,
you'll see it's like, what? That's not normal.
Right. And yeah, I think that would have if I were to change anything would be that I would have been somebody that was a more communicative person that talked a little more, you know, just.
I think it was our generation though, too.
Yeah.
Mostly.
It definitely was.
We don't talk about things.
You don't talk about anything.
Now as the generation, everybody pours their heart out. But we didn't do that back then.
Yeah, I still don't do that, but
no. It's like we on a need to know basis.
You don't need to know all that. That's not
need to know basis.
You know, now to the Lord,
not everybody needs to know your stuff. You know, if you have somebody that's close in your life that you can trust, yeah, talk to them. But don't go put all your stuff on social media.
I give that to Jesus.
Don't do that.
I give it to Jesus because you know what?
Why don't we do that? Because people are judgmental. That's why we don't do
too. That. And you cannot change it for me. You can't change it. Why am I going to go to the manager when I can go to the owner?
Right. Exactly.
Oh,
we need to make that a shirt.
We do.
We need to coin that and make that a shirt because it speaks volumes.
It does.
Because I see so many people pouring their heart out on social media, and it's like, for one, people don't care, and for two, people are going to judge you.
Yeah. And those people can't, like you said, they can't help you or change it.
They can't fix it because they don't want to help you.
Yeah.
They just want to know what's going on, but they don't have any intention of actually helping you.
Yeah.
So
and they can't guide you, and they can't guide you in the lane to heal.
Yeah, they don't need to know. You need to talk to
Get a
people
coach
who are
or
actually going to
therapist.
input something valuable into you.
Yeah. And
If you're
guess
not
what?
gonna,
And
not
that
gonna
you're
do
worth
that,
it. That you're
yeah.
worth that.
It's like, if you're not gonna input something valuable into me, I don't need to talk to you about anything.
Yeah. But yeah, if that I wish I would have now like been able to communicate that. I don't even know if I didn't even have words. I'm just now learning how to have the words to
She's like, I don't even know. But that's the cool.
just having the
That's the
words
cool
to
thing.
be, even because I'll call you like, girl, I dreamed this, or the Lord has told me this, and then he gives me the words to be able to communicate it to you, and then we like literally coach each other through all these different things. And yeah, but we're at that point where we can, since we're together, we're like 200 years of wisdom.
But that's the beauty of sisterhood, though.
Yeah.
You can pour out with one another.
Yeah.
Pour it out. Where's my little show, Sweet Magnolias? Where's it at? I need that back.
Magnolias.
I need that back. We had to pour it out with our margaritas.
Sweet Magnolia.
This is fun. This is a good one.
What show are you watching right now?
You know what I'm watching.
What show are you watching, Steph?
I'm watching My Reasonable Doubt. Yeah, I'm watching that.
Yeah.
I'm watching that.
Oh.
And I'm not ashamed. Dang it.
No, you're good.
I'm not ashamed.
Don't be ashamed. You're grown. You're a grown woman.
Grown.
You can watch grown shows.
I'm watching grown shows because I'm grown.
You grown.
My mom and I were talking about it, the show, and she's like, normally, I don't get into all the smutty stuff. And I'm like, I do.
But you know what? You don't have to watch Pocahontas and Bluey and all that anymore. You can watch.
I don't have to do that.
I can watch
what I want to watch. I can watch what I want to watch. Yeah. So that's good.
I just got done with Podunk.
Oh yeah.
Podunk on Netflix. Yeah, I just finished that up.
Podunk. So
yeah,
I'm looking forward to our next show. It's gonna be good.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yes. Can we say who it is?
You can.
All right. Our next show is going to have Dr. Lynn Cooper on it.
Dr. Lynn Cooper. He's gonna work with us some more with the caregivers and how we can, some of the things that they offer and what's going on in the world out there for getting help for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And so
Lynn, this is gonna be good.
You don't know what you don't know, but
that's my business child.
Nice.
Him and his wife Tasha Cooper, and those are my first agents that we promoted.
Nice.
So I was just like, this is really, like you said, full circle.
Full circle.
Like I was blown. I'm just like, wow, God is good, because we were just on the subject, and I'm talking to Tasha because we touched base.
Like, wait, I know people that are in that field.
Well, no, he said he's starting a business doing that or whatever, and I'm like, wait a minute, what, Lord, what? Like, I'm like, oh no, we got to get him
always brings it around.
I'm excited.
He always brings it around.
Because what's cool about our show, Steph, is being able to bring information that can help people where they are right now. Bam.
Hey, you guys know what to do. Join the sisterhood.
Don't let me have to tell you what you need to do right now.
If you don't have sisterhood, for one, you right here. You got some sisters right here. Yes. So you can be a part of our sisterhood community. And you're not going to be by yourself.
Nope.
You don't have to be by yourself. You can be with us because, we cool.
Yeah. Hey, we should one day do a sisterhood Zoom call with everybody on it.
Let the peeps on.
And a cup of water with ice in it. And a wine glass. Okay.
We gotta have water.
Wine.
I gotta have water. You can have whatever you want in your glass. I'm not.
Whatever you want.
It's a judgment-free zone. Whatever
make sure
you want in your glass.
Stay stable. Stay stable.
Whatever you want in your glass, you can have in your glass.
That'd be so fun.
I'm not going to judge. We should do that. We're going to plan that.
Yeah,
we're gonna plan the sister community so we can have people come on in.
Yes,
it's gonna be fun.
All right,
you guys know what to do.
Rest of your day, Steph.
I'm gonna have a great day, and I'm gonna have I was gonna say tomorrow, but it's not tomorrow. It's Wednesday and Thursday. I'm gonna be watching Muffin.
Oh, the Muffin is coming over.
Muffin is coming over. Oh, and this Saturday, I'm doing this granny themed bowling. So
what is that?
I guess the people are gonna dress up like grannies. They had some crazy outfits out there. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking very much like Medea.
Oh boy!
But you know,
and you're gonna go bowl in the Medea.
You know how I roll, because I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Oh, so you'll be the sexy grandmommy.
I'm the sexy granny.
There you go. There you go.
They can do the Medea. I'm sexy granny.
There you go.
That's me. So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
All right. Take a picture. So we can see.
I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna show everybody how this granny rolls.
That's what I'm talking about.
How this granny bowls. So
well, you can share that with us. That'd be fun.
Amazing time.
Yes.
And push the like button. Hit the subscribe button.
Hit that thing. Write the thing.
Share. Do that thing.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to.
We'll see you next time on the Beach House.